Valleydale Meats 500. You can see the sun glistening off the field on pit road. A beautiful day here in eastern Tennessee. And now let's take a look at the starting lineup for today's race. On the pole, his first in Winston Cup competition. It's the 6th pole winner of the year, Ernie Irvin from Modesto, California. He'll drive the number 4 Kodak-built Oldsmobile. Outside of row number 1 will be Jeff Bodine from Chemung, New York, and the number 11 Budweiser Ford. Starting in the second row, Mark Martin from Batesville, Arkansas, and the number 6 Folgers Ford. And on the outside of row number 2 from Randleman, North Carolina, in the number 42 Peak Pontiac, it's Kyle Petty. Starting in the 5th position from Columbia, Tennessee, the Sunoco Ultra Oldsmobile number 94, driven by Sterling Marlin. And on the outside of the 3rd row from Wisconsin Rapids, Wisconsin, the Phillips 66 Pontiac, driven by Dick Trickle. The 4th row, Morgan Shepherd in car number 15, the Motorcraft Ford, and Rick Mast in the number 2 Raven Boats Pontiac. Going to row number 5, it's Dale Earnhardt and Darrell Waltrip, a combined 18 Bristol wins in row number 5. The 6th row, Bill Elliott and Dale Jarrett substituting for Neil Bonnett. The 7th row, Ricky Rudd in number 5 and Terry Labonte in car number 1. The 8th row has Bobby Hillen in number 8 and the 71 car of Dave Marcus. Ken Schrader will start inside of row number 9 in car number 25 and Brett Bodine outside in number 26. The 10th row has Davey Allison in number 28 and Michael Waltrip in number 30. Michael coming back from that horrifying crash yesterday in Grand National competition. As you take a look at the rest of the starting lineup, you will note that some very tough drivers are starting in the rear of the field. For instance, Rusty Wallace in number 27, the defending Winston Cup champion, starts from the inside of row number 12. And there is the rest of the starting lineup. 32 cars are set to go here for 500 laps of competition. Now we have some in-car cameras that will be providing some hopefully excellent pictures for you this afternoon. There's the in-car camera provided by Dick Trickle, the Tropotic Phillips 66 in-car camera as he warms up the tires. We also have an in-car camera with Michael Waltrip, the Maxwell House Country Time Pontiac. He's lined up behind Brett Bodine there in the Quaker State Buick. And then Phil Parsons, who will carry our in-car camera. We have the camera mounted on his helmet, as we did last week with Harry Gant. It's mounted on the left side of the helmet that Phil Parsons will be wearing this afternoon, and he is substituting for Harry Gant, whose father passed away late last week and whose funeral is this afternoon. Our condolences to the Gant family. Let's go down for a quick update with Jerry Punch on Neil Bonnett. Jerry?
Well, Bob, Neil Bonnett is home in Bessemer, Alabama, and he is recovering bit by bit every day. He's learning little bits and pieces here of what's happening. He doesn't recall specifically what happened on the day of the race at Darlington, but he is getting better, and that's the good news. I've talked to Susan Bonnett, Neil's wife, and she certainly appreciates all the letters and phone calls, but it's been pretty tough for her to answer them all. But suffice it to say, he is improving. Now, Neil did not hit anything in the car, best we can tell. The Wood brothers behind me have surveyed the inside of the car, not seeing any contact with the roll bar or the dash. The helmet he was wearing has been examined by Bill Simpson and does not seem to be intact. There are no scratches on the helmet, no impact. Apparently, in the accident, when he contacted Sterling Marlin's car, his head went forward and backward, sort of a whiplash type injury, and that's what allowed the brain to move forward and backward, causing the concussion. Neil does have some significant amnesia, but is recovering. So that's good news, and we'd like to have you back. Neil, I know you're watching. We all would like to have you back soon.
Indeed, that's the number 21 Wood Brothers car that will be driven this afternoon by Dale Jarrett. Pole lap time this weekend, 16.519, well off the track record. 116.157 was the speed. The banking at 36 degrees, 500 laps of competition, 160 laps before a fuel stop. The crowd at